everything you need through any of our Amazon links in any of the video descriptions. It helps us out just a little bit here and there and lets the vendors know you appreciate the channel. And don't forget Second Car Street Racing, there's content on there as well. Now, if you want to grab a WP61 Plus for yourself from Oukatel, check out the link in the description, click it there, and buy one for yourself. And thanks for watching Supercar Street Racing. I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to go directly out of that door.
About 9:30. 9:30 in the
Welcome back to Supercar Street Racing, and you've got Brad here, and it is a beautiful day in northern Florida and a perfect time to talk about the summertime coming your way and a product that not only is inexpensive but high quality, and we will show you guys that today on Supercar Street Racing. Guys, welcome back to Supercar Street Racing. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I know I am, because look at that view and look at that pool, and it is about 85 degrees out here today. It's going to be the high, and it is absolutely beautiful. And I did get all this concrete, this pool deck, and the fence, and the soffits and gutters all washed and sparkly clean yesterday. About 4 hours worth of work. But today we are here to tell you about this ABC canopy umbrella that I just purchased from Walmart.com. My other umbrella went somewhere else in the wind. I don't know where, but like an idiot, I left it open and it is gone. So this is the ABC canopy umbrella. Now this sells from Walmart.com for the unbelievable price of just $35 delivered right to your door. Now I won't ever make money off of Walmart selling their products because I don't get any kind of affiliate. I only get it from Amazon, but I'll put some comparable Amazon products down in the description. But what I wanted you guys to see is that I already had a base here, It does not come with a base, but I used my old base, and I replaced my Mary Poppins Gone with the Wind umbrella with this lovely umbrella from ABC Canopy. And yes, my clock is wrong back there. I have to fix it. But I wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of how this looks and how it operates. And so I have it actually folded in right now because we have some lovely wind going. As you can see, it's actually really nice out here and it's cooling me off greatly. So next I'll show you guys how this thing operates. Alright guys, we are back with the ABC Canopy umbrella from Walmart.com, and the first thing you can see on this umbrella is that it comes with a tie strap so that when you have it in the down position, wind won't get under it and start Mary Poppinsing it away like what happened to my old umbrella. So I have this tied up right now because it's pretty windy, but I'm going to show you guys the operation here. Pretty straightforward. Unlike my other umbrella though, it does have a way to tilt it, which I don't think I will ever use here. But if you just pull up on this, and then you can reach the ratchet just enough for you guys to get under here, and I can show you. So basically there's the ratchet and there's the pull string underneath it. This will give you an idea of how the thickness of the fabric is because you can kind of see through it. I wouldn't say it's the thickest fabric in the world, but it looks like a pretty good amount. And this guy does have really good reviews on Walmart.com. So judging by its reviews, it might be a product that would last. And that is debatable because nothing lasts in Florida over a few years. Everything gets moldy and mildewed and things just tear down in the humidity, the heat, and the rain of sunny Florida. There is the tilting mechanism, which I have not exercised yet because I don't need it at this point, but I have heard that it works pretty good. There is the mechanism for the drawstring, and you can see already that it's trying to fly away from us. And here is a good look at the top of the umbrella. And you can see it has a nice brown ball thing at the top. Overall, pretty nice quality. We'll step back here for you to take a better look at it open. And there it is, wide open, looking beautiful above the extra patio table. And you can see now why I'm going to be retracting it, because the wind is pretty high today. So to retract it, you just go the opposite way until it's down enough for you to then just kind of squeeze it together like that. For storage, you go back to your drawstring, wherever that went, right there, and then you just tie around it, which is impossible with one hand, and I don't have my tripod out here, but maybe I can manage to show you. So that's all there is to it right there. Pull the string right through and tie that thing up, and that is going to secure it, which I'm going to do now. 10 seconds later, this umbrella is secured and ready to go, and the wind is not in danger of taking it. And under here in the actual table, that little crank is what secures the umbrella to the table and the base. So this guy is ready to be safe and not blow away in the wind. And now we will go inside and take a look at this on the Walmart.com website. We are right here in front of the computer again on Supercar Street Racing. My name is Brad, and I'm so happy that you joined us today, and we can take a look at this ABC Canopy umbrella from Walmart.com. Now, this is the actual Walmart.com site with the umbrella up, and I did order the 9-foot umbrella, which is pretty big. You can see outside there that it actually covers the table and then some, which I'm really super happy about because I didn't know how good or bad this umbrella was going to be. But if you look right here, it has 4.8 stars, which is solid. If you go into some of the Amazon umbrella orders, you're going to see that they have a lot less, and especially the solar like LED light umbrella that I was thinking about ordering from Amazon.com. Now here's some of the pictures of the umbrella. This is the exact color that I got. Notice here that it tilts. I did not demonstrate that tilting on mine, but it does tilt right there, which is nice. My old umbrella did not. Here are the dimensions of this umbrella. Here is a couple of fun people on the beach chilling out under the umbrella. And here it is on someone's deck and looks really good with this little table and 4 chairs around it at their house. Looks better out here with the pool though, honestly. It says right here it's waterproof and UV protection, so we'll see when it rains exactly how waterproof this is. Auto tilt, I think that might not be auto tilting because you have to actually do it yourself. It doesn't automatically tilt. And you crank this to open and close it. Here is a good shot of the umbrella in the closed position. Back to the actual listing here on Walmart.com. You can see there's some other ones down here for even cheaper, but they don't have the ratings that this guy has, and they have one down here that is kind of broken up into sections that looks a little different. And then it talks about down here all the features of the umbrella. Like it says it's 100% polyester, water, UV, and fade resistant. I will keep you guys posted whether it is actually fade resistant in the long run. The pole's 1.5 inches, so make sure that with your table and your base, this pole is good enough to work with your system at home. 12 colors available, and here are the colors. This says 11. One of them is not available at all, and that is the super light blue. That is actually the color that I have. It must have sold out after I bought it. It has 8 ribs in the actual umbrella that keeps it sturdy and supposedly gives it longer life and is able to deal with weather better. It says excellent fabric. I don't know what that actually means, but it is excellent fabric, and sure enough, it is sold out now. I must have bought one of the last ones available. It says you need a 50-pound weight is what they're recommending for this. There's an air gap at the top, and what that does is lets the wind blow through it and it doesn't pick up on the umbrella, because I can tell you for sure that mine went bye-bye. Now let's take a look at the reviews. There's not many 1-star reviews, but let's look at the 1 stars first. Somebody didn't like the orange color. They said, received a blaze neon orange umbrella. Says the tilt's difficult to use and it gets stuck. Somebody got a faded, filthy one. Looks like maybe they got a used umbrella. Rain pours through it. We'll see about that. I don't really sit out in the rain under it, so I'm not super concerned, but for you guys, you might be. This guy said the dark navy color did not arrive. Some other color, like cadet blue, arrived. Broken out of the box. I can understand the bad review there. And then here's some without any feedback. Now going to the 5-star reviews, which we have quite a few of them. We have 223 5-star reviews, so 4.8 rating here for the umbrella. Says great quality, love the looks more expensive, color is great. Nice addition to our deck. Patio umbrella is built with great quality assembly, very easy, just push the tube in and that's about it. Great value, love the bright color, focal point in my backyard. Umbrella steady, went through a few storms. Fabric is well made, no single drip under the umbrella. So that guy says that it is waterproof. So I don't know who's actually telling the truth here, but we're gonna find out on our own. Great crank handle here. Good quality for the price. Nice large size umbrella. It is bigger than the last one that I had. That is 100% true. This guy says it's high quality, much better than expected. And use the handle to open and close. Very convenient. 9 is big enough, and I agree, it's a nice size. Should keep the shade good, especially on a big table like that with 4 chairs. Great water repellent and good color. They seem to think that this thing does repel water. Blocks sun well. Came packaged with no damage. Quick setup. Easily fits the center of our patio table. That's great. It works out great. I bought this umbrella for my newly built patio. It fits great with my existing table and base. Now if we go back to the actual guy and we go to some of the competitors, this is the same company here, and they have another high quality product here with 243 ratings and a great rating. Here's one a bit more cheaper, only 10 reviews, but with good ratings. And here is one about the same price with 60 reviews. So by far, the only ones that have a lot of reviews are the ABC Canopy and the Mainstays. And we've had bad luck with some Mainstays things lately. But here are some other choices down here. So I believe that this is actually a good, safe choice if you're looking for an umbrella for your patio. And guys, I really appreciate you tuning in. Like and subscribe, and please click through our affiliate links. They help pay for the things that I can't afford to pay for. I lose money on the channel, and every little click just makes so much of a difference to me. And thank you for being on Supercar Street Racing. We'll see you guys soon. How long it takes? Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the supercharger and then try to find some food close by where we are. Headed that way, dude. Let's do it. All right, we're at the charging station. We're supercharging. We already got 15% battery in like 10 minutes.
That's quick.
And we're watching Supercar Street Racing on theater mode on the Tesla.
Yeah, man.
And we're eating Jack's Tender Bites while we charge. All right, we are driving down a random road, and there's a rocket launch happening right in front of us that we forgot about.
You can see this.
I don't know why we're dumb. We're literally in Orlando when the rocket goes up. Okay, we got to our Airbnb. Joe has the 110 volt charger. It gives you 1 mile per 30 hours worth of charging, but he's hyped. Oh my God, it fits. Touch the port. Plug it in. Let's see what happens. Let's go. It's charging. Look, it turned green. That means it's charging. All right, so all we have to do is charge this for 45 hours. I can't believe you even saw it. It says 17 hours. Look at that. We leave tomorrow. It's going to be at 100% when we leave. Come on, dude. Look at our Airbnb. All right, we got to give a tour. This is the porch. This is called the front porch. It's got fans, but nobody knows how to turn them on. What else do we got, dude?
Dude, complimentary waters.
We got a backyard? Oh, snap. There's a big backyard back there, dude. He's got 2 closets. That's good because he's in the closet. Wait, is my memory foam? Let's go. I'm out for the night. Dang, son. If I could turn this on, I would. Guys, we're back in Supercar Street Racing Studio A. This is also our office. This is where we do a lot of the editing right here beside me, and also our regular work is right behind me. But right now in front of me today, you saw what we did. We went down to Winter Garden. We had a nice little road trip in the Tesla, the first road trip ever, and the longest trip I ever did in the Tesla. And we picked up something cool that's sitting right here in front of me today. And I've been wanting this thing for over a year. I just have not been able to find the right one or pull the trigger on it, but I had a little bit of extra money from the channel and I bought this right here. Let's take a look at it. Okay guys, look right here what I have on the bed. This is my brand new Canon R5C. It's new to me at least, and I have been wanting the R5C for a really long time. At least 2 years I've been searching for an R5C with lenses and everything else for a good price. This one did come up in Winter Garden, Florida. I went ahead and zipped down there with Joe and we picked up this Canon R5C. And as you can see, the R5C has a lot of extra gadgets with it. It has a small rig cage around it, as you can see here. It's got the trigger pistol grips there. It has a manual focus control, which we are going to be removing. That is for doing movies where you follow somebody with the handle and you focus with this hand. I will not be needing that. It has.
Some people say you can have too many tools. I say you can never have enough tools. I think I'm prepared for pretty much anything.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Supercar Street Racing, and we're doing something different today. We have been invited by our new sponsor, Tesla, to check out their quick fix toolkit. Now, this thing is 27 pieces, and they sent it to us to check out with you guys and see if you'd be interested in getting one of these for yourself. Because whether you're wrenching on cars or just doing everyday builds, this toolkit promises to be great for everyday world life. So today we're gonna unbox it, take a look at it, see everything that's included in it, so you guys can decide for yourself whether you wanna pick one up. Let's get right to it. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel and a huge welcome to our new sponsor, Tesla. They sent us this quick fix toolkit, TS01-P07. Now let's break down what you get in here and why it actually matters. First off, this isn't some cheap toolkit. This is a high quality toolkit meant to last. And you get a good range of tools in here. You can see you get hammer, screwdriver, pliers, a crescent wrench, utility knife, and a tape measure. Everything you need to do a basic tool job. Now the build quality feels solid, the handles are rugged, and the bits seem like they seat pretty well in this. And everything comes in a solid case that's portable enough to bring with you on location. And everybody knows portability is huge when we're on site. So what that means is instead of carrying a bunch of mismatched tools, you'll have everything where you need it right here in one box for small, light work jobs, and also everyday maintenance. And for a channel that's dealing with cars, golf carts, scooters, having all these tools in one place where I can quickly get to them means a lot to me. Now we're going to go ahead and unbox this thing and let you guys see exactly what comes in the Tesla toolkit. Let's throw it out there to the SCSR studio in the garage and take a look at what's inside this thing. All right, in front of me right here is the Tesla Quick Fix Toolkit. This is model TS01-P07 that they sent us to take a look at on Supercar Street Racing. You can see on the front of the box, it says it does have 7 tools included, and it is a toolbox for compact portability. I am hyped for this. I really needed something like this. Look on the front, you can see here, it looks like it comes with a hammer and a wrench and a screwdriver at least. Probably more than that. On the side here is the model number again, TS01-P07. And then on the back here, it does show you everything that comes in it. It's got a claw hammer, a screwdriver, a multiplier, a crescent wrench, a utility knife, and a tape measure. And it shows you here again, it looks like there's some bit sets as well for your screwdriver. There's a cap for your hammer. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Now it says designed by Tesla in California, assembled in China. There's a support number and email address are down here. So they have a 1-800 number for you to check out. And then of course the barcode right here on the side. The other side of the box just reflects the same thing, and there's nothing on the bottom of the box. And so back to the front here, we need to get this Tesla Quick Fix Toolkit unboxed. And to do that, we have the SCSR patented knife ready to go, as dull as it may be. And inside of the box here, the Tesla is in another plastic condom. I love how flat this is. It already seems like this is going to be easier to work with than a big bulky toolbox. Let's go ahead and get rid of the second plastic condom that is holding us back from accomplishing our job here, as usual. We don't need this plastic where we're going. And check out this cool design here, guys. It's very flat, very compact. It has a handle up here that opens up, so it's not always in your way either. And on the side, it has two levers that you pull open like that to open up. And then you have to push the button on the front, and then it will simply open up for you just like that. And on top, there is a user manual to show you how to use your tools if you don't understand how. There is a protective foam thing there. And inside, some of the tools were kind of disheveled because probably in shipping. We already can see right here, we have one long driver set, and it does accept all of these bits right here. And it looks like you got a good selection of things like Torx, flatheads, and also Phillips heads. There's also a compact screwdriver, which can be helpful when you don't have enough space. It uses the same bits. You just push these bits out of the kit directly in there, and they are magnetic, so they will not come out as well. Now, moving on to the next part of the kit, we do have a fully functional razor blade knife right here. It looks like it uses the long kind of blades, not the regular razor blades that you get at the hardware store that refill. It uses the long kind, and hopefully there are some refills. It sounds like they might be refills inside of there, but let's see, does this thing actually work? It does. It sliced our Teslong toolkit manual directly into PCs. Nice utility knife there included with the Teslong. This is our hammer here. It's got a flathead on that end, and it does have a claw on that end, and it looks like this is the hammer protector. So I'm just going to put it on the hammer and place the hammer so gently right back into its original position. Let's see if it's a hammer. Yep, it's a hammer. Now moving down, we do have a nice adjustable wrench here. You like to call it crescent probably. I call it adjustable wrench. It is very high quality. This has some good weight to it. I feel like these are high quality tools, even though I haven't gotten to spend a lot of time with them yet. Now moving down here, we have our nice measuring tape. It's very readable. It's white with black writing on top, and it does work as it's expected to when you pull it out. And now there is no fractions on the tape. It is just the lines and the larger numbers. So if you were looking for one with fractions, that does not have it, but it does fit back into its slot like it's supposed to. Now it looks like we have some multi-function pliers and cutters because they are needle nose, and also there are slots cut out as well in there, and there's your little cutter for you to cut wire. I think you could probably strip wire with these as well. I think that's what that's for. These are nice needle nose. They're very heavy. They got some weight to them. I think they're going to be great for a lot of the projects that I use. Now that is all that's inside of the Teslong box. Let's see how easy it is to pack right back up and take with us. So if you just close that, I heard the lock latch. Okay, so to latch it back, you just simply push those two back in. This thing is ready for transport. It is solid. I don't see any reason why you would not be able to use this for any regular job around the house. And that's all for the Teslong unboxing on Supercar Street Racing. Everything's out of the box now. You can see it all here professionally organized, and the Teslong toolkit gives a vibe of professionalism, not some cheap toolkit made of plastic. The tools are neatly organized, the case is compact, and everything feels secure inside of the case, like it's not going to fall out. Inside of the kit, we have hammers, we have screwdrivers, we have a razor knife, an adjustable wrench, and some nice needle nose pliers with cutters. This thing is so perfect for working on cars too, or golf carts, or scooters, or any power sports you have. Exactly what you need for working in tight spots so you don't go stripping bolts and screws.
know, some people say you can have too many tools. I say you can never have enough tools. I think I'm prepared for pretty much anything.
Enough of that. We want to know if you guys are interested in buying your own toolkit. So in order to do that, we're going to have to throw it inside to Studio B so you can go ahead and see where you can get your own Teslong 27-piece toolkit. Let's throw it inside. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Supercar Street Racing in Studio B, getting ready for CES 2026. We will be there January 6th through the 8th. But right now, our concentration is on the Teslong 27-piece home repair toolkit. This thing was awesome. It looks high quality. I think you should check it out. Go ahead and grab one from the link in the description. You guys, for 252,000 subscribers and my first 1 million view video. We're gonna get out of here right now. We got so many videos to edit, it's hurting my hands. Just gonna tan here, but wait. What the? How do you? We're back here in the same familiar place that we've been so many times before. The Supercar Street Racing Kitchen, and today we have our Magic Ninja scissors ready to go to unbox this special product that I'm so hyped for. Guys, I can't wait to see how this came out because there have been mixed reviews, online warfare, lots of fighting, some friendships made. But today on Supercar Street Racing, when we unbox this special device or product right here, you guys are going to be so hyped that you're not going to know how to act. Let's get going. We have the Don King of all plants right here sitting on this brand new special product for the Supercar Street Racing 4K production studio, but it's not going to stop us from opening this today, guys. And we have a special order custom something here to reveal to you guys. We're going to see how this came out because I don't know, it had some decent reviews. You know how Amazon is, you can't ever find anything with perfect reviews. Everything has 1-star reviews. So let's get this thing cut open real quick. And I am really scared about this because I honestly don't know what to think. At the same time, I'm hyped and also don't know how we're gonna mount it, but here we go. Oh my. I'm worried about even getting this out of the box. You guys know what this is yet? I bet you don't. Wow. Oh my goodness. Check this out, guys. Oh my goodness. I am so hyped for this. Wow. Oh my goodness, I am so happy with the way this came out. Yes! Supercar Street Racing. Sign for the 4K production studio. And it has some wood on the back to hang it, but I'm thinking we just drill holes through the corners and do some screws, right? The metal door. Guys, this looks so good. So this is a special order sign. And I really don't care about hanging it like this. I want it to be flat. But that is kind of permanently attached to the back there. All right, well, it doesn't have a way to hang it except for this. And I guess you're supposed to put a screw right there. This is going outside, so I just kind of figured that we would put 2 screws in the corners and just attach it directly to the Supercar Street Racing door. So let's see if we can get this off of here. Okay, this came with some unwanted wood mounts. I don't want to damage the sign doing this. If you go too hard, you will bend the sign. Looks like it's glued. Notice they just, I think they just like epoxied. Really, this is the most important one that hopefully we can get off without bending anything. Oh yeah. It is on there good, guys. I do not want to bend the sign getting this off, but we don't need this. It is on there. Wow. I don't know if this is going to come off. I do not want to damage the sign. It was expensive. It's on there pretty good. Yeah, it's just glued on. So we're putting this on a metal door. It is double-sided tape on there with some really good double-sided tape. So if you ever get the sign, you don't have to worry about it coming off. That is some strong double-sided tape, my friend. Yeah, see, it was just held on with double-sided tape. That's not going to cut it for a metal door. So what we're going to do is drill the sides here and get some screws. And we will just we'll level it out and put 4 screws in it after we measure 100% level. Just got out to the garage, and I think what we need is my drill, obviously. So my drill's always up here on the charger. Always has the drill bit or drill head on it, ready to go. We're going to need our drill bits, so we have this brand new drill bit set right here because the door is metal and I don't have any self-tappers. And then we probably need the screws, which are on the other side. I've got a nice set of screws right here that are perfect for this. And the entire peg comes out of the wall with the screws, of course. But yeah, I was thinking, let's see if I have any left. These are probably fine, so we just need to tap out, not tap, but drill out for, I don't know, 4 of these guys. We don't want to go through the door, but also we're going to need our level, our SCSR level. Where's the small level? I don't see it. Somewhere we have a small level, but I'm not finding that out here right now. Interesting. Okay, I got the big level. I got the screws. We need a measuring tape, which is inside, and that will be it. Let's go grab the measuring tape. This is kind of the perfect place to go ahead and pre-drill the Supercar Street Racing sign here. So my plan right here, right now, is to drill all 4 corners out at the same distance with a drill bit big enough for these screws that we pre-selected. So it can actually be bigger. It doesn't actually completely 100% matter. But these screws are about this big. So we don't need anything crazy. And they'll go through even if we get them a little bit too small. And even if they're a little bit too big, it doesn't really matter. The sign supposedly is made of metal, like Judas Priest. This drill bit will do fine. And what I'm going to do right now is try to be kind of perfect on my drilling and not get my table. So just beware when you do this that if you go too far, your table will suffer greatly. So I've got cardboard on here. I'm not going to drill too hard. It went in pretty easy, but I'm going to try to do the same here. The second two I'm going to do while the door is actually on and level. And this material is really easy to drill through. So there are our first two holes, looking fly and fresh. And let's see if the screws go through. Oh, we're going to make them go. Don't worry about that. Don't quite fit. They're a little small, but we're going to make those go. But first we need to level this guy. Almost thinking let's do this corner here so we can actually level it. Yeah, let's go ahead and pre-drill this whole thing. All right, this thing is ready for install on the Supercar Street Racing 4K Studio. Back out here in front of the 4K production studio with Supercar Street Racing on our brand new door. And our goal is to get this right here and also centered up. So first thing is, let's just get the same amount of space from left to right. And kind of see where that puts it, and that's going to be very close. That is 9 inches there. Okay, 9.5 there. 9.5 there. That is money. And it's too bad that we have some marks on the door here. I wonder if those will come off. But that is about right. And so if we get this right there with the door, little decoratory thingies, this guy should be level. But the problem I have is I can't hold this up. Why my feet? Oh, I forgot that I actually need the drill bit, unless the screws will go through, but this is metal. Dang it. Yeah, okay, not gonna work. I definitely have to get my drill bit on. I totally forgot I have to drill the door out too. So we go one size bigger now. So we have to drill the door out just past the metal. This door is made of metal. And we're going to want to measure that again. And maybe make a mark. So where's my screws? So we're looking for 4.5. Sorry, 9.5. 9.5. 9.5. That's money. Go ahead and make a mark. So that's our first drill hole right there. All we're trying to do is go through the metal on the door and let the screw do the rest. Oh, it went right through all right. That does not feel, it feels hollow almost. And then, just like that. Oh, and then it falls. Good for drama though, right, on camera? All right. And that did not do anything whatsoever. Yeah. That did nothing. And then it's also messing the door up. So the last thing I want is when there's wind for this thing to flop around. So I think I'm going to get some of my spray glue. Wow, this door is so unlevel. Alright. Yeah, this door is not level at all. I'm gonna level it with the door. It did not really do anything except go through hollowness. Should have got some self-tappers. I don't even think I have any. Yeah, I'm gonna get some glue. Before I put this in, I'm gonna spray this whole thing with glue. So we just finished mounting the sign on the Supercar Street Racing Studio. I just kind of wanted to go over what I did. So I took the sign and I pre-drilled 4 holes, but come to find out I could have just put it on the actual door and done that. Pre-drilled 4 holes. Then I realized the door is kind of hollow in the center, and I just put the sign on the door, made sure it was level with the actual door, not the building. The building's crooked. And I screwed it all the way, I drilled it all the way through, and then I took some wood screws and just drove them in, and my bag is leaving town. And I also used Gorilla Glue behind this, so I glued this guy to this so it cannot come off, and that is the Supercar Street Racing Studios sign. And now let's throw it inside to B-Rad, who can tell us more about how this actual sign is ordered and created. Guys, welcome back to the 4K Production Studio once again. I'm Brad, and you can see right here and right now, we are in the process of editing this video about this custom metal sign. But I wanted to get online right now with you guys and show you exactly how to do this because you have to customize it. So what I did here was search through Amazon for one with good enough reviews. And this is it right here. You can see I purchased it on September 21st. And then what you need to do is figure out the size sign you're going to need. And mine was 11 by 17, of course 11 being the height and 17 being the width. I wasn't 100% sure if it would work for me, if it was going to be big enough, but man, it came out so good. Now what you do is you go ahead and find your size. You can see right here they have 4.7 star reviews, which is very nice. And then you just simply click Customize Now. And now here's the part where you have to figure out if you're going to be using a horizontal or a vertical picture for yours. And of course, since my sign is horizontal, I used a horizontal picture that I created in Photoshop. Once you get your picture created, and I just created an image exactly the size of the sign, so I did an 11 by 17 inch image in Photoshop. You simply take that image, and let's see, we will find one here. So this is actually the one that I created, but we can use anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and drag one of these other backgrounds in there. Let's do this one. Ah, that didn't work. You have to hit, let's see, it looks like you have to hit upload. So let's go back to important graphics, backgrounds, and just grab this guy from there. All right, so that's really all there is to it. You have to make sure that you have it exactly where you want it by dragging the corners here, and then you can edit it. And it's where you can do, you can actually resize this thing, put filters on it, focus it, add text and stickers and other things like that, which is pretty cool. I didn't have to do that, but if you put text, you can do like, let's see. Like that, and then you can change the color and things like that here, and then you can align it and click save, and there you go. You can edit it again, add some little stickers to it if you want, click save, and that is basically how you do it. You click add to cart, and then you go ahead and check out, and it took me about a week to get my sign, which is great. And you saw the quality on it. It's really high quality. I'm going to go ahead and give these guys a 5-star review. I'm going to put a link in the description also for you guys to order this, and please do me a favor, order this sign through my link or any other products you want through this link. You don't have to actually order the product that I am putting in the link, and it helps me with a small commission to help the channel run because we lose money on the channel. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing as well, and we'll see you guys next time on Supercar Street Racing. I'm out of here. Peace. What's up everybody, welcome to Supercar Street Racing. We're back out here in Studio A, and today we've got the Cam Duck security camera right here in front of me. This thing is very cool. I cannot wait to get it unboxed with you guys and check it out and test it. It's the Cam Duck security camera. It looks like a USB charger. Hey, what's up everybody? We're back in the 4K production studio for Supercar Street Racing. We're here today to talk about Cam Duck wireless security camera that's sitting right here in front of me. This thing is pretty cool. It's completely hidden. It looks exactly like a USB charger. So you can put it anywhere, nobody is aware at all. You can call it up on your app and you can check out what's going on anywhere in your house. So this is it. This is the CamDuck wireless security camera right here we're going to be looking at. Let's throw it inside and get it unboxed. Okay, we're inside Studio B now, and we have the CamDuck. Now, I have worked with CamDuck in the past, so they did reach out and see if we wanted to go ahead and take a look at their new security camera. There's not much on the box. It's pretty generic, but it does have the cool little CamDuck logo, and I think they are kind of thinking that that might be the little camera right there on the duck, and then there is a barcode on the side here. This is a 4K wireless camera, and when you open it up, you are greeted with this cool little CamDuck manual right here. Little user manual tells you how to get the app and download it and install it, and shows you how to install a SD card and get this thing up and running. Here's the actual CamDuck. It does just look like a USB charger. Check it out, guys. This is cool. Can't wait to put this. I'm going to use this in the garage. I was able to just use my fingernail to open the back, and it hides the SD card slot. How cool is that? Let's grab an SD card for this thing. I found an SD card to put in here. Let's go ahead and insert it. Let's see which way it goes. SD cards are kind of a pain to put in, are they not? All right, I did put the SD card in, and then all you have to do is slide the plate over it to hide it. And there is a little warning label on the front and a reset button right there, but this is cool. It just looks like a power brick, right? But what you don't see is there is a camera right there on it, and also allows you to charge your USB Type A or USB Type C devices. Now here is how you download the app. It's right here in the instruction manual. There's a Android app. I already have it because I already have another device. All right, that's it. It's kind of an easy unboxing because there's not really much to see here. Let's put this back in the box there, and then let's go see how this thing actually works. All right, we have the phone in tow now, and we are going to go outside to the SCSR garage, which is newly air conditioned, by the way, and try to get this CamDuck and install directly on the app. Let's head out to the SCSR garage, which is air conditioned now, which is amazing. Putting out some serious AC right now, and we're gonna be putting the CamDuck right here in the garage. Only thing I have right here right now is this Eero device, and we already have the app installed because we have another CamDuck. That is it. It looks like a USB charger. Okay, I am trying again to connect to Wi-Fi. I finally got the camera to be recognized again by resetting it. I had to stick a little needle into the front reset hole. Looks like it might have worked. I see camera now. Yep, there I am. I did select 4K on it. I am up on the screen right now. You guys actually can see me right there. This is a whole view of the kitchen. Now my thing is, can we take this outside now and connect it to the garage and get it to connect to Wi-Fi? Let's see, let's pull the plug and take it directly outside. Pretty wide angle, I like that. I could pull the golf cart up a little bit, but let's see what we get in the app. Okay, we are back out in the garage and the device is booting up. I believe it takes about 1 minute for it to boot up, and we're just waiting to see if it is going to be able to connect to Wi-Fi or not. Okay, I do see something in the app. Let's hit play. All right, it does work. Look at that. You can see on the app me sitting in the garage. Let's see if it is in 4K. It is in 4K supposedly. This is kind of perfect for garage security. I love this. The CamDuck did come through in that case, and it is working perfectly. So that's how you actually set it up. It was kind of a pain, but I figured it out eventually. And then down at the bottom, of course, you can take pictures and things like that. But I'm gonna pull the SD card out, and then we'll take that inside and see exactly how that looks on the actual computer. But that is footage of me. And we'll take a look at that footage from the SD card, directly out of the SD card on that. It has motion detection recording and loop recording, so that should be recording now. You said that I thought you had red flags. I don't remember talking about that. Let's go. You headed home?
No, not yet. I get off at 7. As soon as I get home, I'm going to get home and take a quick shower and go run somewhere. You
Yeah, I'm gonna head up to close and get a drink, and I'll just be up there.
Alright,
And then, yeah, just so you mess up.
yeah.
Huh? We put this cam duck security camera directly to the test by putting it out in the garage, configuring it in the app, and checking it out to see if it's something that I would recommend to you guys. What did you think? Let's throw it inside to Studio B though. We're gonna take a look at this online and see how you can buy your own cam duck wireless security camera. Let's take it inside. Hey guys, welcome back to Supercar Street Racing Studio B. We are out here every day doing hard work for you guys and showing you the latest cool product. And this is a company that had reached out to us before and they said, do you guys want to work together again? And I was like, of course I do. I want to show you guys this very awesome security camera. Now this is called the Cam Duck. That is the brand, even though it says Fox Scout right there. It is a Cam Duck security camera that looks exactly like a USB charger. Now I do have that thing sitting right next to me. Now here's the back of it. You take that off the plug part of it and there is an SD card slot sitting right there. And to put it back on, you just slide it back over like that. And that's all you have to do to load the SD card on it. And then on the front, you can see it has charging ports. And when you do go to start to set it up, you will see lights inside there indicating what is actually going on with the unit. There'll be like a red and a blue light inside there. I showed you guys the app. All you have to do is get into the app and add the camera and then also connect it to Wi-Fi and it does the rest for you. Now this guy does do 4K. It does loop recording or it can do motion detection. We put some video up of it in real time there that it recorded onto the SD card. I will also upload that to YouTube and have that available as a link that you guys can check out as well. But this thing is 99 bucks and it has 4 5-star ratings. I like the thing personally. I'm gonna put it back in the garage, reload the SD card in it and go from there. But I really like the way it looked. Its night footage is okay, pretty good. It's a little noisy, but there's hardly any light in the garage at that time. It is very dim. So there's almost no light for the camera to even operate on. And you kind of saw what that looked like. Now there's a few of the features right there: 4K hidden data security, Wi-Fi access, and a wide angle. And you can see here that it's completely hidden. If you want to keep tabs on your children or someone else, you can easily hide this thing in their room. They will never know. They think it's a charger. It does do 4K and 1080p. You can take your pick from either one. And it is 160 degrees of wide angle. And this thing does connect to the internet when you go on Wi-Fi, so you can use the app to connect to it and view from anywhere. And if there is no internet available, you can connect directly to the phone and look at the footage locally. There's the motion detection and loop recording. You can choose that in the app. If you do loop recording, the app simply starts over when your SD card does get completely full. And motion detection, of course, just records when there is an event. And like I said before, it does have 5-star reviews, 4 of them right now. I have worked with Cam Duck before. Now I have 2 of their devices in the house, so that is super exciting. Go ahead and get your Cam Duck. I will put a link in the description. Please always click through the affiliate links that I provide because it really is helpful to Supercar Street Racing. That is the only way we make any money for the channel, and the channel does lose money. You don't have to buy the Cam Duck here even. If you want something else from Amazon and you click on that link, you can go ahead and buy anything you want and I'll get an affiliate share of that revenue, and I would be so grateful to you guys for that. And this is the Supercar Street Racing dashboard. You can see we have 214,654 subscribers. We couldn't have done it without you. The channel is built on you guys. You are the main part of the channel, not me. So thank you so much for all your help and support and watching and liking all of the videos. I got to get out of here though. I have to go to happy hour. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Supercar Street Racing again. Today we're in the SCSR compound garage here with Dukes of Duval with kind of a special project for the Club Car Precedent. Joe, what's going on today in this video?
Power Eurus reached out to us, wanted to know if we were interested in one of their new 48-volt lithium batteries. This battery is an awesome opportunity for us because I had a battery which I've already taken out and we found a new home for that battery. This one's going to give us a lot more opportunity because of how small and compact it is to put some additional items in there that we talked about prior, increasing the size of the amp for the stereo system and whatnot. So this is a great opportunity for us to find some additional room and put in a really robust battery. I think it's going to be an awesome project.
We got this thing over here and it is ready to be cleaned out and ready for the next step. And what is our next step right now?
Yeah, so the first thing we're gonna do is get in here, make sure that we got everything kind of ripped out from the prior battery. There may be an additional wire or two that needs to be changed out because we wanna go fresh and clean with everything that Power Eurus provided us. So we'll get in there, clean the battery bay up like we normally do, make it look nice and shiny so that we have a clean work surface. And then from there, the plan is to install this. I will tell you, this should be probably one of the easiest installs that I've seen. Very easy to do, so it should take no more than an hour in total to get this thing installed.
I agree. We do have to lengthen one wire. We found some additional wire back here laying somewhere. We're just going to use some wire like this to go ahead and lengthen our positive wire that goes to our voltage reducer.
Correct.
That feeds our amplifiers and everything else. That needs 12 volts on the cart. We also are going to be prepping the battery bay by wiping it out and vacuuming it and getting it perfect like we did last time when we did the first project. Like Joe said, all the legwork is mostly done. We spent a lot of time last time cutting things away from the bay to make room for the old battery. That makes the new battery install even easier. We do have to pull a couple of cables to the front. What do we have to do as far as cable pulling to the front of the car?
So Power Eurus provides a different gauge than what we had before. This is a little bit smaller, but I like it because it gives more room inside my dash to store other things. So I'm really excited about installing that. So once that gets installed, we have to basically connect some of the cables that we already have ready to go, power, negative, and a few other things that we have hooked up to the voltage reducer, and it should be pretty much plug and play.
Correct. And we also thought about one thing. We do have a hard plug for the new charger. We're thinking about We're back again at Supercar Street Racing, all the way out here in Studio A today, where it's nice and cool, but it's hot outside, and today we're looking at Pixverse. Now, Pixverse reached out to Supercar Street Racing to see if we wanted to talk to you guys about this very cool AI video and image service. It's sitting right up here on the screen today. I have spent quite a bit of time using it now. I'm gonna tell you what I did, how we're gonna use this, and you're gonna see it in this actual video. Let's get it done. Let's take a look at Pixverse and how it can help you and your creativity. Back in Studio A once again with Supercar Street Racing. I'm so happy to have you guys in the studio with all the fly lighting and cool equipment we have in here. And today, Pixverse reached out to us to see if we were interested in working with them on the Pixverse AI video and image generation tool. And it's sitting right here in the background, and I have spent quite a few hours with it. I made some cool things that you're gonna see today in this actual video, and I might even switch from my traditional AI program to this. Now, as you guys know, if you watch my videos, I use AI a lot in them to add a little bit of fun to the videos and kind of as bumpers and on the opens. So I spent a lot of time working on this on camera for you guys. So the first thing we need to do is go ahead and throw it back into Studio B, where we can take a look at all the cool features of AI in Pixverse. Okay, we're here today with a new sponsor. Pixverse reached out to us and wanted us to show you their very cool, very creative website where you can do so much with AI video. So we're gonna go through the first part of this right now, and that is image or text. So let's get our prompt up here. We're gonna paste our prompt right here. So I pasted this into the prompt area, and then all we have to do now is just give it some sound. You can see I've created some stuff already. So it's in the queue now at 3%, and there is the final product. And that's kind of an idea of what the image to text can give you. All right, so the next thing we're gonna talk about here is called transition. Basically, you give it a first frame of video and you give it a last frame of video, and then you describe what happens. If you look on my screen right here, I basically took a picture of the astronaut on the moon. That was my first frame. And then my second frame was another picture of an astronaut on the moon. And then I added a prompt down here. The astronaut on the moon turns to look at the American flag, then looks back at the camera. Here's some of the cool things that it did with that nice effect there. And you can see the 2 frames here, and then you can see what the AI generated looks very awesome, where the man turns on the moon and checks out the flag, and it looks very realistic. Now this is using their version 5 up here as well, which is their newest version. So this is cool. The 2 actual pictures are right here. I used this photo, and that's all I did to do the transition thing, and it looks very cool. Okay, so now let's look at the extend feature of Pixverse. This is pretty cool. You can extend a video, and I am going to do that to one of the videos that I created already. All right, I am uploading a video that I created with another AI service. It did switch the resolution to match what we have, and we're gonna make it 8 seconds. Let's create it. It's gonna cost us 80 credits. So here's the prompt I used to create the video, and it stopped right there. Let's see what it's doing. It is done. All right, let's see what it came up with. It's supposed to extend this. A little bit of clipping there on my leg going up the ladder, and he's going up a ladder that doesn't exist now, but it did extend it. If we gave it a second shot, it would probably do better. But that's how extend works. It took my 5-second video and made it into 8 seconds. And technically you could take something shorter than that and also make it into 5 or 8 seconds. All right, sound I have not done yet. Apparently sound allows you to add sound to any video by describing the scene. So let's do that with the same video. The sounds of rockets taking off, and that is fast on that one for sure. And here it is, let's download it. And it did work. It did put that sound in the background. That's pretty cool. You can also select to keep the original audio as well, and you can go in off-peak mode, meaning it doesn't cost you as much because you're generating in off-peak hours. So this next one will allow you to upload a video and then generate a script for it. So I'm gonna do that for this video that it created. So I'm gonna put this in there. This is the video that Pixverse just extended. I just typed in, the man is walking up the stairs, he's ready for a trip to the stars. And it is going to automatically pick a voice. Let's go ahead and create this.
The man is walking up the stairs, he's ready for a trip to the stars.
All right, it did
The man
work.
is walking up the stairs, he's ready for a trip to the stars.
And of course you can pick your own voice.
Hey, I'm Ethan, just
Hi, I'm Adrian, young and free.
I'm Oliver, full of energy and
I'm James, been through a lot.
I'm Liam. With time, I've gained wisdom from experience.
All right, I'm gonna reproduce this with Liam.
The man is
Oh,
walking
it
up
made
the
his
stairs.
voice also.
He's ready for a trip to the stars.
All right, it did make him say it as well. All right, we're taking a look at Restyle right now. That allows you to upload a video and pick a style to change it to. For example, let's go back and upload a different video that we just worked with. I'm gonna upload this video, which was created with AI. All right, I uploaded another video of a Titanic-like scene, and all you have to do after that is pick a style, or you can customize it. In the style of a classic no sound movie, black and white. Let's see what it can do. All right, it is done. Let's see what it did. Okay, so that is how it decided to put this scene. Pretty cool, man. I love this. And now the last one I want to show you guys is the most important one for me. Now this is called character. This is what I use the most for my videos. This allows you to upload a character reference and then explain what the character is doing, and it will create video for you. We're gonna go ahead and use that. We'll call it Brad. We did create it, so now all we have to do is grab him, Brad1 right here, and go ahead and hit create. It will cost us 80 credits. And we're gonna go 1080p. All right, not bad. I like it. Let's go ahead and put that somewhere for later. But let's see what it can come up with for Captain Jack Sparrow as me. This is actually not bad. I'm gonna add sound to that later. Let's go ahead and throw that in our folder too. Perfect. So good. All right, it is done. Let's see what it came up with. Guys, that's the new open that we made with Pixverse. So we made the whole thing in Pixverse. That was pretty cool. Now let's throw it back to Brad right here again to show you where you can get Pixverse and how you can get it. All right, you guys just saw how cool Pixverse is. We went through all of the different things it can do, and we actually created some cool videos with sound, and we also used them in this actual video. So what I gotta do now is throw it back to Studio B with Brad and show you guys how you can get Pixverse, and you can get your 30-day free trial on Supercar Street Racing. Let's throw it back inside to Brad for some more Pixverse stuff. All right, guys, I wanted to quickly show you this template creation, and all you have to do a template is pick a template out of all the available ones, and then you put a photo in, and it will generate a scene for you based on what you see right here on the screen. This one right here is called Who is Arrested? And it took my picture, and I did get arrested. And so, yeah, you can take any of their templates and put your picture in it or other people's pictures in there and generate anything you want. This one's called Welcome to My House. It says a sip of red and the rich life appears. Now, also taking a look at the rankings, check out where Pixverse stands. Here's your AI leaderboard here. Pixverse is at number 2, image to video, and then text to video. Check it out. Look at that. Pixverse is also at number 3 on that. They wanted me to show you guys those rankings as well. All right, guys, we're right in front of the PC now in Studio B, and you guys just saw how we made that brand new open with the cool Pixverse AI. It was pretty cool. We made a new AI open like the old one I made in another AI program, but this time we did sound and new music, and it came out great. I encourage you guys to try out Pixverse. The first 30 people will have a code down in the description. You got to get there fast though to get a code. Check the description out in Supercar Street Racing down below in this video and go ahead and get your 30-day trial for Pixverse. And guys, thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for 200,000 subscribers. We have to get out of here right now though. We have to go to dinner. What happened to my pool? Went to bed last night, everything was fine. I get up and now it looks like this. And then I walk straight into this water and I get typhoid fever and I get... Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm giving another studio update today, and today we got a lot of work done in the studio, probably another 5 or 6 hours worth of work, so I kind of wanted to go over what I did and what I'm about to do. So I got the TV mounts fixed. So what I did is I spanned across these joists, or actually studs, and I made mounts for the TV that look just like that mount. And so basically on the outside of the foam insulation, the TV will mount directly to these boards, and they are bolted to these boards, and the TVs really don't weigh that much anyway now. So I've got like 4 screws in each one. That should be fine. I've got them bolted to the studs on the side. So I got that done today. I got more Ethernet run. So I made another run from the switch is going to be up here down to where I'm going to have an HDMI cable here running up to the 50-inch monitor and an Ethernet jack, so that you can actually plug in another computer here and feed this monitor. And I also ran Ethernet across here. It's actually down there right now. For the same thing on this side, it will basically be a Cat 6 cable and an HDMI port for that TV. So I have all that stuff now. I have all the stuff from Amazon to put that in. I actually connected power today. So I connected power there on that side to all the accessories that are getting power. I connected power over here as well, and also put the female plugs on for the speakers, the powered speakers. The Harbingers are going up here in the corner. You can see the power and the RCA cable for that. This has power in it. The ceiling has power now for the extra lights. And next I am going to be running this USB extension from down here up to that corner for our webcam that's going to be live in the studio. And that is a lot of work today. Got this HDMI also ran for the HDMI and Cat 5 jack down here that you'll be able to tie into this television if you want to. So yeah, got that all done today. It was quite a bit of work. You can see all my Cat 6 cables here for the switch. They're all labeled with numbers and then numbered on this end, and then I will label the actual boxes as I put them in. There's another HDMI and Cat 6 for that monitor to be tied into if somebody wants to park right here. And then there's lights up on the wall to feed sconces or LED type lights there. So I also just got the new Echo Show 15 in. I was waiting for the bracket so that I could make the wall mount for it. So here we have the bracket, and that is going to be how it mounts, just like that. So it will mount just like this, and the power will run right into the wall there, and then the foam will actually, this thing will be kind of flush mounted because the foam is 1 inch thick. So think about with the bracket on top of the foam, the bracket will be on top of the foam, and then I was thinking maybe doing it either way. I don't know if I should put the bracket in now and then cut the foam around the bracket. If I do this on top of the foam, then the actual acoustic foam tile will run up against the side of the show and kind of make it look flush mount. So I think I'm going to do that, but that is the way that is going to be mounted, and there is power for that. So yeah, just a little update. Wanted to keep you guys posted, and I'm still making progress and busting my butt in here trying to get ready to put up. I guess I'm going to do either this foam insulation next or start on the ceiling. I kind of need 2 people to do the ceiling, so I'm holding off on that. But guys, I appreciate you keeping tuned into the video and checking out all the progress on the studio. It'll just take me probably another couple of weeks to get it done, and I'll keep you guys posted. And we're constantly streaming live on the channel as I work, so please tune in and like and subscribe. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. Guys, right here in front of me and right now in front of me also, we have this smart Scarecrow solar ultrasonic repeller, but it also works on all kinds of different animals. So let's take a look at this today on Supercar Street Racing. In front of me today with a plethora of other products that are awaiting our look is this smart Scarecrow solar ultrasonic repeller. And we're going to be looking at that today. And as you can see on the front of the box, it does indicate that it does repel a bunch of different types of animals. Now, the solar repeller was graciously provided by the manufacturer for us to take a look at and unbox and test and give an update later. Okay, the battery did die on the microphone, but that's not going to stop us from checking out this solar pest repeller. And you can see right here, solar powered. It is IP44 rated. It says it has a 110 degree effective range, and it operates on various frequencies. Supposedly that does repel different types of animals. Now on the back, it does say solar or USB. What is not clear by the manufacturer is if it has a battery in it, or if it just operates when only the sun is out. So I'm not sure about that. It does have a 5.5 volt solar panel. It has 110 foot detection range, so I guess it detects the animals, then it turns on. And it does say it has a lithium battery. I missed that on the first try. And looking inside the box is our next step. And inside the box, waiting right on top, is a USB power cable. You will need a 5 volt USB block to power this. And the other end is one of these tube type connectors. Closer inside the box for the pest repeller, we do see this ugly green device here, sitting so fly, looking great, but not really. Kind of a ugly scarecrow looking box, but it is green, so it will mesh well with your outdoor environment. Now on the front, we do see a speaker here, and then some sort of LEDs right below that. This must be the top because the solar panel is up there. And on the back, we see the 5 volt adapter port, and we see the power and sound switch right there. And we have our manual here for the Smart Scarecrow Solar Ultrasonic Repeller. Now notice it does not mention the other animals there, but it does on the box. So it says here that the ultrasonic repeller repeatedly stimulates the animal's auditory nerve. It has a flashing light to simulate the animal's visual nerve, and then a PIR to detect whether there is an animal near. Once close to the area, the PIR triggers the product, and the intelligent working mode will repeatedly stimulate the animal, And the intelligent working mode will repeatedly stimulate the animal. Makes animals restless and want to escape from an environment that is not suitable for them. And if we're looking here at the manual, and it does have a diagram, there is a charging indicator that should go red when it starts charging and green when it is finished charging. There's an indicator on the front here when it starts making sound. The sensor is right here, and the battery is inside of the back, which is not available to be gotten to. This part of the device right here is actually the ultrasonic speaker. Further in the box, it does come with some stakes and a warranty card. Here's the warranty card. And basically you just turn the on-off button on for 1 second to switch it on, and it enters a self-test mode. The horn's going to be 3 times, the 3 LED lights in the front and the red light on the right side will light on in turn. Then after 5 seconds, this device will go into a standby mode. When it is in standby mode, if any animals come close to this, it's supposed to detect them and trigger the product automatically. Now when this is triggered, it will run for 7 seconds, and the ultrasound and light will work for 13 seconds, and then all 3 things will work for another 5 seconds. So the entire process to scare the animal off is a 25-second process from the pest repeller. Now there is also a silent version where there is no alarm, so you can choose whether you want this to make noise when it detects a pest, or whether you want it to be silent and work ultrasonically as well. Now to operate this, you simply press the on-off button and the alarm sound can be turned on-off. Now we do need to go ahead and get this thing charged, so let's get it on a USB now. All right, do not lose this cable. It is proprietary. It has this different tube type charge connector on it, but let's go ahead and get this guy plugged in. So to plug it in, you simply move the rubber boot aside and go ahead and plug it into USB. We actually have one on our nightstand right here. And now we should see a charging indicator, and we do. So this device is charging. We'll get back to you guys once it is fully charged. Okay, I was really bad and did not record the time when the charger was done, but you can see here that our device is fully charged, and I think it took a couple hours, but I'm not 100% sure, but this guy is ready to go. Now all we have to do is take it outside and put it somewhere to see if it actually works. So let's do that. This thing really does look funny. It looks like a monster. 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth right here. Okay, we do have the device plugged in now, and it is still red. It was charged completely, but I just plugged it into the USB here, and I'm gonna go ahead and fire it up. And it says if you press it short, it will beep. Okay. That is expected behavior. It is lit up and it beeped 3 times, meaning it is ready to rock. We're gonna do... Oh, I actually heard that. That was interesting. I heard the actual high-pitched tone. It must have detected me. There's the light. So this is what it looks like when it is active, and I don't know if you guys will even be able to hear that, but it is putting off a high-pitched tone when it detects me. So it does see me. Let's see what happens when I walk with. Yep, there it goes. What a crazy device. I love this thing. Oh, there's the blue lights. So is this thing gonna go off every time a person comes by it? There's the high-pitched tone. Does work, I hear it. Wow, interesting device. All right, we do have the ultrasonic repeller going crazy back here. And it is going nuts and making sounds and doing everything that it's supposed to be doing. And I have no doubt if there's a rat or a mouse that comes near this, or a squirrel, it's definitely gonna drive it away because it's killing my ears as well. Now let's take it into the, there it goes again. Let's take it into the 4K production studio with Brad and take a look at this online. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 4K production studio. I'm Brad, and it's a beautiful cold day outside at Supercar Street Racing here in the studios, where we bring you high quality videos and audios every day. And today we have this weird ultrasonic solar animal repeller. Now, the manufacturer was so kind enough to send me a copy of this repeller, and this thing does repel more than one type of animal. It can do cats, dogs, skunks, squirrels, deer, it says. And right in front of me here in the picture, we can see the different types of animals that it does repel, and you see cats and dogs here. You see raccoons, you see foxes, squirrels, looks like a pig or a boar, and I'm sure a bunch of other types of animals. Now, right here kind of shows you what is on the actual device, and it does have a solar panel, an LED flashing light, a PIR sensor, which is a motion sensor, and a variable ultrasonic frequency speaker. And it is also waterproof. Right here, you got to take a look at the amazing English. Protect your effort at proper placement. Rodents never come nearly. So funny. You see a squirrel there eating corn because they don't have an ultrasonic pest repeller on the property. Now here is a close-up look at the front with a diagram of everything. It does have a red LED when it's charging, and it turns blue when it is fully charged. It's got a low power indicator flashing light. It's got the PIR sensor. It's got 3 1-watt LEDs and the ultrasonic speaker. And it does have a 5-volt charging port that will charge with any USB 5-volt adapter. It's got a solar panel, and it's got hooks to hang on the fence and a power button right on the back. Now right here, it shows that somebody did wall mount it with the 2 hooks. And it also shows it here going right into the ground with the stakes, and you could technically take your power cable and run it underground if you wanted to. Right here, it just shows you the 3 easy steps for putting the stakes in. You just put the stakes together and then push the stakes up to the bottom of the device. And right here, it shows you the different places you could use your device. You could put it in the garden, you could put it in the yard, in your orchard, or in your kale yard, whatever the kale yard means. I guess that's where you grow kale. And now back on the front page here, you do see that it has 4.6 stars, and if we break that down, it's got 5 stars at 62%, and then it's got 4 stars at 38%, and that gives it a grand total of 4.6. Now below that, it says that it has humane animal deterrence. It says it's got a triple technology blend. It says it's got 2 working modes for effectiveness, versatile power options, because you have 3 different ways to get that thing powered up. And then finally, it is IPS65 waterproof rated. The question is, who rated it? We never know that. Now, right in front of me, guys, you do see the Supercar Street Racing YouTube channel, and I wanted to talk to you guys for a minute about supporting the channel. When you guys buy something, if you click through a link in the description, it helps me out greatly. We get a few dollars from everything you click in the description. And also, you don't have to buy the product in the description. You can buy anything you want from Amazon, and we get help with just a few dollars here and there. Now do me another favor also and click the like and subscribe button and click that bell icon. We want you guys to be aware when we put out a video. We try to do videos every day. We can't always do that, but we try to put out a video every day. So I want you guys to be aware when that happens. And we really appreciate your support and your love on Supercar Street Racing. But we gotta go. We got 1 million squirrels in the backyard we have to get rid of. Hey guys, welcome back to Supercar Street Racing. I'm Brad. I know you know me by now, but today we have a special mission. Higgsfield.ai invited us to check out the Sora 2 and Sora 2 Pro cool video AI platforms. We've got some Jesus Juice here. We're going to be checking these out, try to generate some cool videos, and I hope you guys stick around. I am hyped for this, and we are going to also be generating stuff from ChatGPT. Let's get it done. Let's do it right now. Cheers, guys. Hey guys, welcome to the beautiful Studio B. We're at Supercar Street Racing in the amazing compound right behind me today, and Higgsfield.ai invited us to check out Sora 2 and Sora 2 Pro and see if we wanted to make some cool videos with them. That is my intention right now. We've got our delicious Jesus Juice here, and we're going to be creating some videos. Now, I thought it would also be cool if we could use ChatGPT to go ahead and generate the prompts. Let's try to do that now. Our first prompt is a sailboat scene. I said, describe a scene with a man out on the ocean on a sailboat and keep it under 4 sentences. Let's plug that into Sora 2 and see what it can do. All right, we plugged our prompt in right here to Sora 2, and we're going to see what that does. And then when this is done, we're going to recreate this with Sora 2 Pro and see what the differences are. Now, Higginsfield just dropped Sora 2 and Sora 2 Pro. These are unlimited, uncensored, global open AI, but high-tech models. All right, our video is done. Let's take a look and see and hear exactly how this sounds. I'm going to turn on desktop audio here.
Nothing but water and sky. Feels like the world finally exhaled. Couldn't ask for more.
Wow, okay, so it added a script as well to that. Now let's try that same thing in Sora 2 Pro. I'm hyped to see what that can do. Sora 2 Pro here. We're going to click that. All right, we have our next video created here. Let's see what this did with Sora 2 Pro. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Hard to believe this is all mine to steer. Just sky, water, and a little bit of wind. Feels like freedom.
All right, Sora 2 Pro delivering the goods here. And now we have a new prompt up here about an astronaut. So here's our prompt. I told him to keep it down to a short sentence, but this is about an astronaut that goes to another planet. Let's see what Sora 2 can do with this. Sora 2 delivers 1080p video. I'm excited to see what that's like, while Sora 2 Pro pushes it to the next level with this advanced motion reasoning and multi-scene continuity. What's up, everybody? We're back, and here is our astronaut stepping out of the shuttle.
Oh my God. I'm the first to stand here. It's beautiful.
Wow, that's pretty cool, man. Now let's recreate this with Sora 2 Pro. So I'm going to copy this entire prompt over. So we changed our engine to Sora 2 Pro. We changed our resolution to 1080p. Let's generate one now. All right, Sora 2 Pro finished with our video. Let's take a look at it and see what it is about.
First step, the sand's alive, glowing under me. Crystals all the way to the horizon, splitting the light of 2 suns into colors I don't have names for. And these creatures.
It did produce a pretty cool video with Sora 2 Pro. Now there's also Sora 2 Max, Sora 2 Pro Max, and Sora 2 Enhancer. And the last one works on any video to stabilize the video. And then Higgsfield Upscale Preview enhances any video or image. Now this thing is perfect for agencies and filmmakers, enterprises making global content, and anyone who wants access to the world's best AI cinema models.
holding steady now. How does it look from your side?
Perfect. Stars are straight, stripes are smooth. Almost feels like it's waving back at Earth.
Copy that. Never gets old, does it?
Not when you can see home hanging like that.
Flag's holding steady. Shadows look good. Copy that. Hard to believe we're standing here looking at our planet like that. Like a dream. Blue and alive and all that black. Let's make sure we remember how quiet it is. Roger. Silence word.
They think they own the night.
Then we'll take the sunrise.
If we don't stop this, the whole grid falls.
Tell me where.
Everywhere.
I'm not running anymore.
Then make your stand count.
Almost there. Let's finish strong.
Roll slow and the heart beats low, baby. You light the room like a street lamp glow.
You said the fracture was sealed.
It was, until tonight.
If that thing opens again, the whole city goes with it.
Then we stop it, whatever it takes. You can't fight what you don't understand.
Watch me.
They told me dreams couldn't hurt you. They were wrong.
If we stay here too long, we forget what's real.
Maybe reality was the trap all along.
Then wake up. The world ended in a single night, but morning still came.
We lost everything. We're not losing what's left.
If we don't move now, there's no one to save.
Aftershock. The world won't wait.
We launch at dawn.
This map doesn't make sense. It's still changing.
Change is the point. We adapt or we die.
Whatever's out there, it's bigger than all of us.
Then let's go meet it.
Hope isn't a destination.
It's you.
I've spent every dawn hoping to find you.
Then let this be the last we ever spend apart.
All right, we're in the 2023 Model S Plaid, and this is how you punch it. Oh yeah, just like that. Guys, we are back with another instructional video for the Club Car Precedent, and today we have this Club Car Precedent throttle, pedal, brake, whatever assembly you want to call it. Got this right off of Amazon, so we will hook you guys up with the link for that. But today we're going to be showing you how to install this on Supercar Street Racing. Out here in the Supercar Street Racing garage, and the very first step of this process is to remove the mat. Okay, for the next step here, mine is a little bit strange because I have this brake pedal switch right here that connects. But the next step is to pull out this little area here, and it has one of those little Christmas tree things on it. Set that to the side. And you can see here the brake assembly that we're going to have to disconnect here in a little bit. But on my cart, we also have to remove this extra brake switch. All right, so we just have 2 crescent wrenches here. And all we have to do is loosen this guy. And I think it's going to be this way. Now that we have the brake disconnected, we can go ahead and remove the pedal assembly from the cart. And that is that. It is out. On to the next step. We are back in the nice air conditioning in the Supercar Street Racing kitchen, and as you can see, this guy does not come with another one of these rods. So we have to trade this rod out. And we don't want to lose that, but I saw where it fell. So we're literally just going to take out this old one here and put it right through. Yeah, easier said than done because I dropped the nut. I think these are all reverse threads. So that would usually be tight. It is reverse threaded. And we do have a problem right here, and that is that a bunch of these screws have broken off. So when we put this back in, we're going to have to actually drill and probably use some self-tapping screws right there to get this thing done. But we are ready to put the new assembly right back in. Need a towel to kneel on. This does not come with a new rheostat, so we have to remove this one with a Torx. Or is it a, oh, forgot to put the Torx head on there. That would help, huh? Simple as that. It should come right off. But I don't want to take it off until I have the other one right next to it so I know how it goes back on. I don't know if there's another connection to something here, but I see it clearly on the other one. Oh, I just lost the only Torx bolt I have left. Okay, I can't tell how this comes off. Okay, it just literally slides right out. Pretty dirty. I'm gonna go ahead and wash this all up and degrease it. It just slides right out, literally. There's no way to get it wrong. Got the old rheostat cleaned up. Get that out of the way. Got the new part, just like the old part was oriented. I think. Okay, this is harder than I thought to get back on. I think it's in there. Looks right. Can't tell if it's turning or not, but I think that's right. Okay, now we have our rheostat reconnected and transferred over. And these can only go in one way. So you can't mess them up. And they have those anti-water dealies. Just ran down to Ace Hardware and picked up some self-tapping screws to finish off the pedal assembly. 3 out of the 4, well actually all 4 were jacked up to the point where I couldn't save them, so I drilled and used one of the old self-tappers, and then I bought some more to finish off the other 3, which we will have to drill out here shortly. But yeah, just a little update, just ran in Ace Hardware, so yeah, that's what's up now. Alright, we are back from Ace Hardware and we picked up some self-tapping bolts. The trick here, I think these will be fine. They have the same head as the other ones. Let's see if those will go in. That worked perfect. I have to drill out this other side though. And I broke all these drill bits. Oh, it's just plastic. Just plastic, or either there is metal down below there. Yeah, I think there's metal below it. If not, we'll use the bigger ones. Yeah, didn't do anything. That one won't either. We might have to use the big ones on this. Oh. They sold me one of the wrong one. Oh, that won't do anything. This one might. That back one. This one might go in. That back one is not going in. It's a way bigger hole. This one might go. Maybe not. That one went. That back one's not going in. It's way too stripped out. But that's not going anywhere. Alright, that part is done. I'm going to call it good with 3 bolts in there. Guys, we got our new brake pedal in, and it fits right over the old one after I was so dumb and couldn't figure out that you have to take the old plastic thing off. But I don't like the way the wire is going to be showing here. So I think what I'm going to do is notch out this little cover plate here so that the wire can run under that and down through. And of course my light goes off every time I come out here. Ugh! What I was saying is I don't want my wire showing here. So I think this little plastic plate under here, if I just pull it off and notch it out, the wire can run behind it because there's a space back there, I think. Yeah, there is a space back there. So I'm gonna just take this off real quick and notch it out. And hopefully it can go back on and the wire will run behind it instead of like over the top here. You guys will see once I get a better idea of how I'm going to do this. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is drill a hole right through there, literally right where my finger is, and pass the wire right through and behind, if I can. Yeah, and then underneath it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on getting that done now. Okay, I did find a way to route the cable behind the pedal and underneath. I will have to extend it though, I'm pretty sure. So I am going to go ahead and mark off right here and drill a hole right there. And I'm gonna have to go through both the plastic and the metal. So let's see if I can actually get, sorry, I wasn't even on it. Let's see if I can actually get a drill bit to go through there, and it is gonna have to accommodate the wiring. And on the end, it will either have to accommodate this. I think I can get these through there one at a time, hopefully. Yeah, it looks like I can. So it's got to be at least that wide to get through there. So let's grab a drill bit and get to drilling. If I didn't break them all yesterday. I know. Every time you touch it, it turns on. All right, let's see what we got in here that matches. And I think maybe this one will be perfect. Let's see. Either that or we just cut the wire and put new ends on it. Probably the best thing to do is just cut it and re-solder and heat shrink ends on it afterwards. Like go ahead and extend it right now, probably the best thing to do. And then we don't have to really put a super thick wire through the hole. We can drill it out smaller. So let me see what I got for wiring. All right, my plan right here and right now is to just cut off the ends of this and then extend it with this cheap little speaker wire that I have. The problem being the speaker wire is very thin, so I'm going to probably have to double up the ends in order to get our T-Con shrink wrap, not shrink wrap, solder connectors on it. I brought everything I need in here to do this connection. So what I'm going to do from the very beginning is cut off these worthless. You don't need bullet connectors. You're not going to be taking off your brake pedal. I don't know why they do it like that. I guess if you ever have to service it, I don't know. I'm glad I tried to drill through this. Brake pedal, see that right back. Okay, oh, I can't do that. Nope. That's right, it's plastic. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, that's gonna work. That's any brake symbol back there. Yeah, no. Shoot, it's right on the edge of it. That sucks. Oh man. Alright, well, I gotta get over here. We'll break this thing. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Let's go. That's fine. Update from the garage here. I did get the wiring run behind there. I need to tuck this in a little bit better, but yeah, the wire is run nice underneath the pedal right there. It goes behind the pedal and then underneath like that. And then what we will do now is just tie this up really nice to the brake pedal and leave a little slack so we can move, and then get this tied in right there. So that's next on the list. Alright guys, a little update from out here in the garage. I got the brake wire ran to the back and underneath, and I might have already done this update, but the next step is to actually zip tie the brake wire line to the actual brake thingy here, whatever it's called. Give a little slack right there, and then do the connection. So I'm going to do that now. This project is completely done. We have replaced the brake and accelerator pedal assembly on the 2014 Club Car Precedent. Looking so fresh and fly, and then we wiped it down and it looks great, and now the actual parking brake works again. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please thumbs up, subscribe, buy from our affiliate links in the description, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Check out this dude chilling on my pool deck. Mr. Blue Heron enjoying the Florida morning on my wonderful pool deck. Hey, Mr. Blue Heron. All right. I thought I'd do a cold start video for Ricer Miata. Tribute to Ricer Miata. We just got off the phone talking about the BMW 335i. There's mine right there. Here's the SL. So I figured I'll hang the camera out the door here, cold start this thing and rev it a little bit. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna hold it out the door here. Thing sounds fucking mean. All right, Ricer Miata. There you go, Chris. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today on Supercar Street Racing we have this 2015 Honda Pilot. It's actually my neighbor Dawn's. I'm gonna help her out and do the brakes on it, front brakes, just pads, and we're gonna document that for you guys while we do it today on Supercar Street Racing. Welcome back, guys, to Supercar Street Racing, and the first thing we need to do is get this thing up in the air after we loosen the lug nuts. I'm going to see if I have a socket for this and use my socket wrench for it, my socket, automatic socket gun, whatever it's called. So let's do that now. Let's go find it. Oh, wheel locks. Oh. No joke, it took me about 45 minutes to get the glove box open. It was completely stuck. So I have the wheel lock now, and we can work. And take the bottom bolt out of the caliper here and try to spin the caliper up, get the pads out. All right, so we got the brake pads in, and now we need to compress the caliper. So we'll just use this C-clamp to do that. Okay, we got the lubricant on the brake pads and on the clips here. So I removed them to get that done. And then they go right back in. Hopefully this is compressed enough. This should slide right back over. I got the caliper bolts back on, and that side is done. We're moving on to the other side. Alright guys, we are inside the 2015 Pilot, and of course once you get in, the brake pad will be a little bit soft until you pump the brakes, and then we're about to go for a test drive. We'll give it a few stops here. Made one clicking sound the first time I put the brakes on, but it feels fine. So I would say that was a success for Dawn, who is a really cool person and wanted to help her out. So figured I'd do her brakes for her. Now I'm gonna vacuum out her car as well and wipe it down, so she gets a nice clean car. And so let's get this thing back to the house and get it vacuumed. What do you think, guys? Do something nice for Dawn. Maybe she'll have a good night. She's hungover because we did tequila shots last night, all night. So let's get this thing in here and get it vacuumed out. But first, let's clean up a little bit. AC feels good. Guys, welcome back to Supercar Street Racing. Today, for a different change of pace, we are starting out in the 4K production studio, and I wish it was on a good note because we were trying to do some green screen stuff and it just did not work out. So I'm shooting all this footage over again from the studio, and today we're going to be solving an issue with something in my house that needs some storage, and we're going to do that next. So hang out on Supercar Street Racing. Guys, thank you for joining us again today on Supercar Street Racing. We are so glad to have you, and please take a moment to like and subscribe while you have time. Go ahead and click the bell icon, and always buy through our affiliate links that are going to be in the description because it helps us out so much. And today, we're going to be taking a look at a good way to get some extra storage for your wristwatches and your rings and jewelry. We have 4 or 5 watches that we need to go ahead and get stored today. So we're going to be taking a look at the Song Mike's watch organizer that you see here on your screen. And right here up next, we're going to take it back inside the Supercar Street Racing compound, where Brad's going to go ahead and unbox this thing for you right now. All right, guys, we are right in front of this Song Mike's watch organizer, JWB 012G01V1, and we're going to be opening this right now and see what is inside of the box. And of course, on the very top there is a styrofoam protection device, which will make a mess if it gets everywhere in the house, so do not get that everywhere. And then inside of the box, it looks like we have the actual watch organizer right here. Let's go ahead and move this to the side. Get this guy right out of the box if I can. And of course it is making an absolute mess, but here is the Song Mike's watch organizer, looking so cool. And I'm pretty hyped about this, guys, because I really do need a place to store my watches, and I want to buy more watches, but I don't have any place to put them, and I'm worried about them all getting mixed up and messed up. So we have this nice, looking like leather. I know it's not real leather, but it is kind of nice looking black. And you can see right here, it does have stitching all the way around it like this. It has a nice latch right here that opens up, and then inside it looks like there are some keys for it right here. You can eat this later when you're hungry, or feed it to your mom, either way. And then inside the box right here, guys, we do have another piece of protective styrofoam that we can go ahead and pull out. And then checking out the inside of the box, it looks like they have individual places for you to put each little watch. All right, taking a look at the Song Mike's watch organizer now, guys, and in front of me, I do have the provided keys for this. Not that this is the ultimate in protection, because definitely somebody could break into this if they wanted to, but it looks like the keys just go right there to lock it, and then of course you can't open it at that point. And then if we go back this way, looks like the key, the lock goes like all the way around. So I guess like that, It does open back up. Yes, it does. And then look down here. We have this nice tray that folds out to store some other things. If you need other things like rings and things like that, you can store them on this bottom part. So pretty cool. It's got these separate trays here to get things in the bottom, and it looks like you can put rings around these as well. I think you can put rings, which I don't have any, but you can push them down here. So this is kind of cool, guys. Very cool little organizer. All right, taking a look at the exterior of the SODIMM watch organizer, and basically it is just finished in a black, kind of matte black, probably a substitute leather or something like that. Very just generic and black on the outside with a couple of little rivet holes right there, or screws or whatever. But as you can see on the inside of this, it has a nice glass top here for you to look at your stuff. And on the inside we can store 6 watches here, 6 watches here, and then down here you can store rings and other things, which I think that's cool, because I wouldn't mind starting to get some rings also. And let's go ahead and see if we can get one of my watches into the SODIMM. And what you do is you pull this part out. It comes with a little thing that the watches go around like this. And then you just put that on there like you would your wrist, and it will store your watch. So you just kind of tighten it up on this watch thing, like so. And then you make it so you can see it, and then you just push your watch down in there like that. And when you close the top, you have a nice display of your watch here. Okay, we do have the Android watch here now that we're going to go ahead and store in the SODIMM and see how that looks as well. So all we have to do right here and right now is just take this and put it around that like you do your arm. Go ahead and tighten it up. I didn't tighten up the other watch very much. Go ahead and push that through there. Tighten it up as if you were putting it on your body. And throw the watch back in there, angled upwards. You see how this one's kind of loose? I could go back in here and go ahead and tighten this one up more, and then throw it back in there, like so. And then we have one more on my arm here. We can go ahead and get this one all stored up very nice as well. And so just putting it on there like that. And there is the Android. And then there is one other watch here we can go ahead and put on, and that is my rose gold. And I have just ordered another one for another review, so we will have one coming, another pink / rose gold coming. And if you're scared to wear pink, I'm sorry for you, but I will wear it all day. There is the other Android watch, looking so fire and going right into the watch organizer. And you can see if we light these all up, it kind of looks pretty dang cool. At least I think so. And once you have all your watches inside, you can go ahead and close the lid and see how fire they look underneath that glass lid. Presented all nicely for you. So now we just need to get 2 more for the top and 6 more for the bottom, and we'll be full on our new watch organizer. And there you saw inside of the Supercar Street Racing office that Brad was unboxing this SODIMM watch organizer. And now let's take it into the SCSR closet to go ahead and get those watches into the organizer and see how that thing looks. We are back in the Supercar Street Racing closet, and we do have this old piece of furniture that we've just been using in the closet just to kind of put stuff on. This is going to be the storage place for the watch organizer for now. Don't know if it's permanent, but for now, it kind of makes sense just to go ahead and display our nice Android watches right there for now. And then maybe in the future, we will go ahead and get something nicer or mount it to the wall or something like that. But for right now, we've got this really nice SODIMM watch organizer showing all our watches off in the Supercar Street Racing closet right below the On collection of shoes. And now let's throw it into the 4K production studio and see what Brad has to say about other choices and this choice of watch organizer. Guys, welcome back to the Supercar Street Racing 4K production studio, and we are out here today showing you guys this SODIMM 12-slot watch box organizer. Now this thing is a lockable watch case. It can organize your watches, all your rings, and all your jewelry, and it is going for $34, and there is a 10% coupon on it. And you can also save 5% on 2 other items with the promo code that's sitting right here on the screen, as you can see. And here is a good look at the watch organizer, completely full of 6 and 6, so 6 on top, 6 on the bottom. And also someone put their bow tie on here and their rings, and they have their bracelets and everything else in here. Now the reason that we got this is because I have started a small watch collection, and of course the watches are getting kind of scratched up in the drawer, so I have no real good place to store them or any rings or anything like that. So taking a look at the SODIMM or SODIMM, however you want to pronounce it, organizer right here online. There's a good picture of it there. And as you can see right here, there's another picture of it sitting in the closet and with a bunch of really nice watches installed into it. And then here it shows you that it has 2 tiers. So basically on the top it stores all your watches, and then on the bottom it has a drawer to store other things like rings, and you can see someone stored their bow tie here. It will store cufflinks, brooches, earrings, anything you need, tie clips, all that stuff on the bottom drawer. The top drawer is like lockable, and it does come with 2 keys for that. Let's take a look at the next picture here. So there's a good look at it sitting on the table. It is kind of a good looking device. Actually, it looks pretty good, and it looks a lot more expensive than it actually was. It was around $35. Moving on here, you can see it has a large glass lid to show off all your devices. And here's a good look at the dimensions here. It is 12.8 inches wide, 7.3 deep, and 5.3 inches tall. So it is a decent size. And then it also shows you the things that you put your watches on here are 2.8 inches wide, or long actually, either way, 1.8 inches wide. And then right here and right now, you can see that they're telling you that this probably would make a good gift, and I do kind of agree. It is kind of cool for a significant other if you're looking for something to give someone. And then right here is a look at it all opened up out on the table. And let's go over here and look at the reviews. And this thing has actually really good reviews, and I get it because it is kind of nice. It's got some 4.8 star reviews, and there is a video here. Let's see what
this is. A review of the SODIMM blackened leather watch box for.
All right, so that's just a review, so you guys can get online and take a look at that review after you look at mine. And then if we go down here, we can see that the top layer has 12 slots. Up to 48 millimeter watches is what it's saying, and the bottom drawer has various places to put things. It does have a lock on it, like I said. And the 4.8 star reviews, oh, it comes in also gray, black, and a brownish color, so I did buy the black. Now let's take a look at some of the better reviews here on this SODIMM watch organizer or box. Very nice for what it was costing. Great quality box for watches. Overall, great product and great price, an excellent gift, exactly what I needed. And then let's see if it has any. Doesn't have any. Has a couple of 1 stars, but it has so many sales. It says poor craftsmanship. I don't see that at all on it when I am looking at it. Nothing more than a fancy coated cardboard box. I thought it was a little bit better than that. Not happy. I got a used one. Well, obviously if you get a used something, you are going to be unhappy with that. Good drawer for storage, not for rings. It does have a place for rings. That is not true. The bottom drawer has a place to push your rings in, so that is absolutely not true. Now if we look back here, let's see if there's some other options here for you guys to check out. And there is a bunch of people make these type of organizers. They also have a different type here from the same company. It has like a side drawer on it instead. Here's another one from another company called King Sapphire, which is actually cheaper. This one is going for $22, and it might just be the almost exact thing, but does it lock? It does lock. This looks like it could be almost the exact same product for $22. It has 3 5-star ratings, so make sure you check that out too if you're interested. There's several other ones over here for anywhere in the $25 to $29 range. So make sure you check out all the interesting options. And I do kind of dig this red one. But this is $129, so it's quite a bit more than the one that we purchased. They are all in the $129 range. So if you want to spend a little bit more money and go for a little bit better quality, go ahead and get one that's a little bit more expensive and see if you like that better. You can always return it, so always keep that in mind when you spend money on Amazon. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the description. I'm going to go back to the song mix here. I'm going to put the link in the description for this, and please order through our affiliate links. Go ahead and click subscribe and click the little bell so you get notified every time we drop a video. And just FYI, if you click through an affiliate link in any of our videos, not the one for this, if you want to order anything from Amazon, click any of my links, and then it will actually help me out because I will get a slight commission on what you purchase. So go ahead and order everything through the affiliate links. We love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting the channel, and we'll see you next time on Supercar Street Racing. We're out of here. Let's go.
If you're using ChatGPT for your business, you might as well be in the Stone Age.
Are you still only using ChatGPT? Well, it's time to level up. Now, what you're looking at isn't just a chatbot. It's the reason Google and Microsoft are looking over their shoulder. Imagine if Google and Microsoft had a baby, and that baby was a genius obsessed with productivity. That is GenSpark. Now, in the next 7 minutes, I'm going to show you how I use this Silicon Valley unicorn to run the entire business side of Supercar Street Racing. From data analysis to brand design, all in one workspace, RIP PowerPoint, RIP manual spreadsheets, the AI era just got its final real super agent. So what is GenSpark? They're a team of only 30 people in Silicon Valley, yet they hit a $1 billion valuation in just 6 months. Why? Because they aren't just giving you text, they're giving you your finished work. Now, most of you know Supercar Street Racing for the 0 to 60 times and the awesome reviews, but behind the scenes, I'm a one-person business. Now, usually that means paying for 10 different subscriptions, ChatGPT for writing, Canva for design, Midjourney for images, some expensive coder for the website. But GenSpark is the one that replaces 10. For 20 bucks a month, you get a single workspace that orchestrates every top model. GPT 5.2, Claude 4.5, Gemini, and even their proprietary models like Nano Banana. It's like having a 24/7 pit crew right here in your business. And you should definitely check it out because they have free credits when you sign up. Now check this out. I'm going to go ahead and open up AI slides on GenSpark. I'm going to go ahead and put this prompt in. Now I need a sponsorship deck for my next tour. Normally, this would take me 5 hours of tweaking boxes in PowerPoint. Let's see what GenSpark AI can do. Now, if you watch closely, it's going to research the luxury car market while it actually builds the slides. It's going to use structural thinking, professional formatting, and I can export this straight to Google Slides or a PDF. Now, what used to be last-minute stress is now a 5-minute task. This is how we keep Supercar Street Racing moving at 200 miles an hour. Let's see what happens. Now, check out GenSpark AI. Already generating all the stuff for my new slide deck. You can see it researching the European tour, the European auto market. It talks about the market growing and remaining large. And then it's looking at the demographic, the audience reach, the sponsorship architecture, the ROI model. Look at all this it's doing already. And over on this side, it is starting to develop the slide deck. Very cool. Now you can see this thing working in the background. Look at all the code, everything going on the right. Now it is still going. You can see that it is thinking on all the rest of these. Check out the charts it just made for me. Now there are 5 more slides to go and it is still building them. All right, my slide deck is complete. You can see here, we've got 12 whole slides completed about the Supercar Street Racing European Tour. Look at all this. It's got all the charts, all the analysis of the market, everything we need to grow the business. Now all we have to do is export it, or if we want to, we can edit it with AI or edit it manually. But let's go ahead and export it. We'll click View and Export. You can see we can view it as a presentation. We can export it, we can save it as a template, or we can voice over our slides as well. Let's export it to Google Slides, and we'll put all pages in there, and we'll click Export. All right, you can see right here it exported to my Google Slides. Let's go ahead and open it up. You can see right here the Supercar Street Racing Pitch Tour. Look at this. Everything I need to go ahead and grow the the business on my tour is ready for me, including the charts and everything else, all ready to go. What a great tool this is. But wait, what about a digital home for the channel? We need a new landing page for our merch and event signups, but I'm a driver, not a coder. We're going to go ahead and open up the AI developer here. We're going to open up the simple website. Click that and click start building. Now we got to go ahead and give it a prompt. Let's go ahead and do that here. Okay, let's see what it can do with my prompt. AI developer is building my website. How cool is that? All right, the AI developer is now building my website for Supercar Street Racing. Check this out. Look at the front page of my website. Now it's still working through everything, but look at this. Where speed meets luxury. Here's our website. We've got this cool speed indicator right here with the supercar fleet, racing events, all this. And it's still working on the website here. Hold on, let's see. All right, it is ready to deploy. Our full website is ready to deploy. We can go ahead and export that as HTML. Now all you have to do is go ahead and click publish now to export the website. Look at this. You've got your 4 files here ready to go on the web server, and it shows you how to set it up in Cloudflare, and you just hit the publish website. What a cool tool this is. I just built a website, guys. Now that was with 0 code. I gave it nothing. I just told it what I wanted. It put in the aesthetic, the navigation, and the layout automatically. If you see a random company with a terrible website on Google Maps, you could literally rebuild it for them in 10 minutes using GenSpark and sell it as a service. The power is right there. Now the newest update is a game changer, AI Sheets 2.0. I hate spreadsheets, but for Supercar Street Racing, I have to track sponsorship, ROI, and YouTube analytics. Now I'm going to ask AI Sheets to compare Supercar Street Racing with the top 100 subscribed YouTube channels. Let's see what it finds. And it says it's gathering the information now. It says I have 256,000 subscribers, and now it's finding all the other data. Now this is a fully automated Excel experience. It pulls data from the web, runs the formulas for me, and creates visualizations without me typing a single equal sign. I can export it back to Excel with all the formulas preserved, and it's data analytics for people who don't have time for data analysis. All right, it is completely done. It created this nice chart to show us that we're actually way below the top 100 subscriber channels, of course, and we already knew that, but that gives us room to grow and also something to give potential customers. Now, if we want to, we can export this XLSX. Now, here's a really wild feature called Call for Me. This thing can actually make phone calls on your behalf. There's an example right here, and there it is. It can actually make a phone call and do business for you. It saves you time and effort by doing everything you need done. This thing can handle restaurant reservations or even phone interviews for the channel. But now here's the wildest part of the 2026 launch. GenSpark is offering unlimited usage of AI chat with AI image features for the entire year of 2026. We're talking Claude, Opus 4.5, GPT 5.2 with 0 limits. In the world of Supercar Street Racing, we don't like speed limiters, neither does GenSpark. Now, if you want to run your business, your studies, or your side hustle like a Silicon Valley unicorn, you need to be on this platform. And January 1st through 7th only, you can get 40% off any annual plan. That's $100 savings on the Plus plan or a massive $1,000 off the annual Pro plan. And you also get free credits when you sign up. Now, you can just click the link in the description and sign up for free credits to test yourself out. Use it to plan your 2026 goals or build that business you've always wanted to build and been putting off. So stop juggling 20 tabs and start getting work done. I'm Brad from Supercar Street Racing. I'll see you in the fast lane.
If you're using ChatGPT for your business, you might as well charge this with a 12-volt battery.
Made old port so that we can make it a cleaner install, and splicing into the port so that we don't have to have an actual physical male-female extension cord to charge.
But even if you don't have that, it's very easy with this setup to simply plug it. And it's really kind of nice because if you're going somewhere and you forget to bring your specific charging cord that goes with some of these charging ports, this uses just a regular extension cord. Super easy, very convenient.
It is. So why don't we get going here and start on the first part of the project, and that is going to be actually cleaning out your battery bay.
Let's do it.
Okay, we just got the seat of the Club Car Precedent. All we're going to do right now is go ahead and get the DeWalt. Now, this DeWalt was also provided to us by a sponsor. We'll have a link in the description for it. This is one of the most quiet vacuum cleaners I've ever heard in my life, and the thing absolutely rips. Joe, go ahead, do your thing with the DeWalt.
Sponsored by DeWalt. So I just want to say real fast, one of the great things is that this thing had a prior lithium battery in there. It is so clean compared to what it used to be like when you had those old batteries. I mean, it was in there for probably 2.5 years, and literally we just got a little bit of cleaning up to do, and what a testament to lithium.
Yep, I agree, and I'm gonna grab all of our cleaning supplies out of here. I'm gonna grab some cleaning detergent, cleaning liquids, and some rags. We got our Clorox bleach-free cleaner. Joe, why don't you spray it down and we'll go ahead and
a little bit too. Let that sit for a second.
Yeah, let that. We're right behind the 2017 Club Car Precedent here, and laid out on the back of the golf cart, we have everything that came with this kit. Can you go over a few things here that came with this and kind of explain what they're for?
Yeah, quickly. So obviously we have a mounting bracket that's specific for a Club Car Precedent. We are not going to be using this. So that we can put out of the way, but it is a nice thing for someone to have if they haven't already installed a lithium battery in there. So we also have this gauge here that we're going to be installing. This will give us some basic information about the battery. Also, we have our charger that's going to be on board, which is very, very nice to have. So your charger will always go with you. Okay. A couple of connectors here that will go to leads to the batteries for the positive and negative. Also another communication cable so that we'll know what's going on with the battery. On top of that, we have an
What's up, everybody? Headed to get the wheels and tires put on right now at Visual Effects Body Shop. First, I get to sit through the most terrible traffic in Orange Park. Did get out of work early today, which is cool. Won an award at my work meeting, so that was also awesome. Headed that way. Hit you guys up again when I get there. What's going on, guys? Just got back from the body shop that does the fender rolling. Ended up not having to roll the fenders. That's the good news. The wheels and tires look sick, and in about 5 seconds you're gonna see the reveal. Okay guys, I just got back from the body shop and it's time for the big reveal. What kind of wheels did I get? So, boom. These are the new wheels and tires. These are, sorry about the truck that just went by, guys. These are HRE FF01 in tarmac, which looks absolutely amazing on this car. It looks so great. I never imagined how good that would look with that 1-inch drop and the black badges and accents really came out nice. I mean, I even think the front could maybe be dropped another 1/2 inch or so, but wow, what a difference that makes. Looks great. So these are the HRE FF01 in tarmac black, and they are, 1 second, I'll be right back with all the specs. All right, these are 20/9 in the front with a 25 offset, 20/10.5 in the back with a 35 offset, and the sizes are rear 305, 25, 20, I believe. Yeah, 305, 25, 20 there. Good shot of the new brakes as well. And the fronts are 255, 25, 20. The tires are Michelin Pilot Super Sports. So these are replacing all-season radials that were on the car before. And I gotta say, wow. What a great looking car that turned out to be with those wheels. So the next thing that's coming is some interior modifications, and they are on the way here now. That will be my next video. I'm so glad you guys are sticking around to see the cool things going on with the car. Makes me happy when you guys click and view. So please subscribe, thumbs up, all that stuff. We'll see you guys. If you have any questions, post it in the comments. Absolutely. That did come out good, man. We are back in the SCSR compound after a short vacation and being sick for a whole week. But today we're going to transform this piece of furniture, which is now a retired mini bike, into something special. Welcome back, everybody, to Supercar Street Racing. I'm Brad, and you know where we are. We're in the Supercar Street Racing compound right now, and I was gone for about a week on vacation, and I just got back last night. It took me like 3 hours to unpack, and I was sick the whole entire time. But nevertheless, we are back today with an important project because this retired mini bike will never ride again, and it is now a piece of furniture. I have decided to dedicate it to the SCSR compound here, and so we're going to make this thing something special today and make it stand out as a piece of furniture. Okay, during my roof replacement, one of the LED strips in the sunlight did fail. They were banging on the roof, and this one failed. So my plan now is to replace both of these with RGB IC because I did put the wrong ones in. This one is done. It is replaced. I ordered that one. It'll be here tomorrow. And so that freed up a RGB LED strip for us to use for the mini bike. It is not IC, meaning it is not individually controlled. It is just a standard Govee strip, and that'll be perfect for the mini bike. It won't do, you know, they can't address each LED, so it doesn't work like that. But we're gonna be using that to light the mini bike, and then we're gonna be using this cool plug-in USB LED for lighting the headlight up. We're gonna come up underneath the headlight, just like that, with my light, and just kind of aim it like that, and it will light up the mini bike headlight and make it look like it is glowing. So that is our mission right here and right now, is to get some LED strips run. And I also ordered a runner for underneath this that is red, and so that will hide all the wires and everything, and then we will get power from back behind there. So let's get to work on running this Govee RGB LED strip now. And my plan is to go start underneath the fender, go up this little cross member under there, under the seat, down under the fender, and then come down under the bike. So it's going to light up the fenders, and it's going to light underneath the bike and underneath the gas tank. So let's get to work. All right, we do have our LED strip, and unfortunately it has been stuck already, so obviously it may have some issues sticking, but nevertheless we are going to go for it and try to get some work done here. So I'm going to start under here. I want this whole thing lit up here. Now we may have to glue some of this on because it is kind of Oh, and it's dirty under there. I'm gonna have to clean before I stick this or it's not gonna work. I do have some spray glue just in case, but I need to clean underneath this. Got our Windex here and our rags. Hoping this lets it stick enough, but if not, I'm gonna use spray glue. Not very dirty, honestly. Only thing I haven't figured out is how I'm gonna get from the fender to the up bar. That's gonna be kind of crappy. Yeah. I guess I'll have to come out. You'll see it there. I guess I need a new plan because my original plan was to come out of the fender at the bottom here and somehow get up to this bar. Now I'm thinking there's no way across here. I think maybe I'm gonna have to go halfway, then up the side, then under. Yeah, I think that's what I have to do. It's just unfortunate that this has been stuck already because it's gonna be really hard to put on. But I'm gonna go ahead and start at the front. Again, I don't know where I'm gonna start plugging in either. I guess I'm gonna have to hide everything under here. Alright, so all we did is just glue the LED strip underneath that, and then we're going to come out the back here and then come up this fork to the side of the fork and then up and then underneath the gas tank. Okay, so now we need to come up underneath the tank. There's already a black zip tie there and there's some cables in the way. I'm gonna have to cut that zip tie. It's too bad I don't have any black zip ties. I gotta get some pretty quickly. There's a black zip tie already here for the cables. And that has been cut. And we're going to try to stay on the back side so you can't see the LED making the run. Okay, a little update here, and I did get the LED run under the fender, and now it comes back out from the fender. It is zip tied to this frame here, but it is not completely good yet. So what I need to do now is finish zip tying it right here and then run it down underneath the body. So I think I'm going to put the stickiness is completely gone. So I'm going to put a zip tie down here. Okay, we can go ahead and test this guy out. We just need to connect the LED strip to the controller over here. Let me go ahead and do that when I get my hands free. All right, stepping back from the beautiful mini bike now, you can see what we did, and it looks pretty dang cool. Now all we have to do really is back here in the back, tape up where these LEDs are showing and reflecting off the fireplace with some black electrical tape. You won't be able to see them at all. And then get some of this LED strip stuck down where it's supposed to be and tied up, and then we will be looking great. So check it out. It goes underneath the gas tank, underneath the fender, down and below the bike. So it pretty much lights up everything underneath the bike. And we will be able to control this with Wi-Fi. And if we come here, we can then make it change colors. And that is sound activated. And so we can go into the app and do more things, but what we want to do now is get our headlight rigged up as well. Okay, we need a more permanent solution to mounting this controller here. So what I'm going to do is bring it out of the back and hide it somewhere back here and zip tie it up all nice. And so I think I'm going to just do it like that. Zip tie it right there. You won't be able to see it. And then I'm going to zip tie it to the back of the fork right here. So let's do that now. Our LED for our headlight needs to be mounted somehow, and it is directly powered by a USB brick here. So my thought was an extension cord hidden back here. Ouch, just banged my head. And then this guy just back here somehow, but I think you're going to be able to see the cord. So I don't know if that's going to work. I'm going to give that a shot and see what I can figure out doing. I really want it to be somewhere right in here. We got our extension cord tied up nicely with our little LED light, but the question is, can you see it? It's questionable until you get right up on top of it. So it's going to have to do for now until I can come up with another solution. Then the extension cord is going to run down the back and to the bottom, and then down there we will have a power strip kind of hidden, and it will get power underneath there behind this entertainment center, which we will grab from our huge power strip right here. Guys, we have finished our project 99%. All we need to do is get some black zip ties, our runner to get under there, and then we will update you guys when that is done. But we have finished all the wiring. We have our LED here for the headlight, which lights it up any color we want. It has a switch on the back. We have our LED underglow there, which is controlled with the Govee app, which I will show you now. All right, we have the Govee app open right now, and you can see that this is set on blue. We can switch it on green there, orange, or if we want to, we can go into a scene. Like emotion, we can go to enthusiastic, and we can go to happy. And we can go to breathe, which is one that I like, and relax. And yes, everything is controlled with the Govee app here. We just have to rename it because this used to be the Skylight. And yeah, we're pretty much done with this project. It came out awesome. I'm hyped. And we just took this everyday ordinary mini bike and made it into something special with a little bit of ingenuity and a couple of little pieces of electronics. Guys, we're back in the ever familiar Supercar Street Racing dining room here, and we got a package here from Amazon that's going to help us accomplish some maintenance today at the Supercar Street Racing compound. And inside of the box here, we have some garage door lube, 3-in-1. We're not in a cold climate, so we don't have the silicone-based garage lube. We're going to use this stuff today and show you guys how to keep your $16,000 garage door properly lubricated. So hang out with us today. We'll all learn something lubing up the garage door. Let's go. Guys, we are right in front of the 3-in-1 garage door lubricant, and that is our mission today, was to get this out of the box and go ahead and go in the Supercar Street Racing garage and service the garage door. It needs lubricating. It has not been done since it was new, and also we're going to lubricate the spring and the hinges wherever we have hinges that do bend. Now this 3-in-1 garage door lube was something like, I don't know, $13 or $14 for 2 bottles on Amazon. So of course we have to be careful with this stuff. It will go everywhere. So during the process of lubing the garage door, we will carry a few towels with us so we don't spray and drip all over our nice garage floor that has been char coated. Now this says it's quick drying and no mess and prevents rust and corrosion. And there's not much of the directions on the back. It just says shake well, apply by spraying directly on the surface to be lubricated and protected. Wipe excess with a rag. This says lubricate monthly. We're going to start maintaining our garage door like that. Let's get out in the Supercar Street Racing garage and start getting to work. Out here in the garage today with the 3-in-1 garage door lube, and all we're going to do right here and right now is show you guys how to lube up the garage door. And the most important part is that you get on the tracks where the rollers go and you're actually cleaning the garage door as well, and then you also lubricate these hinges right here. So the first step is going to be to do the part that is open right now. We'll get all this lubricated, get it wiped down, and then we will go ahead and do all of these hinges right here. So that would be the second step. Now the garage door lube does come with a nice little red hose right here for you. Sorry about the traffic. And so all you have to do right here and right now is get a towel. And you don't want to go crazy with this stuff. So you just go light. And then you take your rag. And you are also cleaning the tracks at the same time. Wiping off the oil doesn't mean it's not lubricated. And look at that. So that is dirt accumulated from whatever over time. And then of course, while you're here, you can go ahead and lube the roller, but you don't need much, just a little spray. So part of the problem is it's going to drip, so wipe it off after you do lube. If you get any on your nice floor, go ahead and wipe that off as well. Let's go ahead and do the other side. And obviously that needs cleaning. So I'm gonna get that today also. All right, and you do see, be careful with this garage door track. You will cut your hand so bad on it. It's very sharp. So we are getting the garage door track clean now. And that is that. And then we spray a little bit on these hinges right here. Just a tiny bit. You don't need a lot. And that does soak right in. See, that time I did better because I didn't get it all over the place. And now I'm going to take the opportunity to clean this, all the spider webs and mess right there. All right, so we are going to continue with our cleaning of the tracks, and we're going to go ahead and do this top part and then proceed to clean and lubricate all of these other parts of the track. Let's get going. We're going to start there, wipe our way all the way down to that side. We just finished lubricating that track right there and cleaning it. Notice I wiped off all of the oil. Well, not all of it, but I wiped off the oil, the excess. And now all we have to do right here and right now is go lubricate these rollers. Just a little shot. You don't have to push hard. And if you do get excess on there, just wipe it off. Just barely press on it. So I didn't do a great job on that one. And make sure you get both sides. That one's gonna drip. Let's get all of these done. Okay, all that is left to do now is go ahead and get this track done. I got all the other ones done and all the rollers and all the hinges, so that's the last thing left before the spring. Let's go ahead and get this thing done now. All right, the last step to this project is to lubricate the spring there. We're gonna spray it on top of the spring. Don't get too much on it. It will